Alright, so we'll try this. This might be easier. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what those do. I don't know what is the difference between all of this here. I I never get this when I try to apply this. You know, same thing. What is all this? I have no idea what any of this is. And I'm assuming, and again, what's the difference between all of these? So I don't know what I just did. Doesn't look like I did anything. Okay, well that did something. So why does this do something and the others don't? I have no idea what these are for. No idea what this is. No idea what these are. Not sure what all this is. So I see this. And let me see here. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. I mean, what's the deal with this? See, this is the problem. There's absolutely no documentation at all. I have no clue what I'm doing here. So I want a bunch of these, but I don't want them all to look like that. And that little smoke trail, I don't even want there. That's why I'm up here trying to get one of these going, or one of these. And then I don't know what these are. Why is there so many of them? What is the difference with these? What's the difference with these? What is these? What is this? Because I really have no idea. Okay, so and this is just what I've just messed around with. If we take this one, or actually take this one, that looks like it's just fire. Okay, so where's it at? I'm not seeing anything. I have no idea what that is. So what's working here? Because I don't see anything working. Okay, I have no idea what that is. That doesn't look, I mean, what am I looking at here? That doesn't look like a match. You know, I don't really know what it is I'm doing here. So, again, nothing happens. What's the deal? What am I supposed to do? So, what are you doing? And this thing just works great and you're not having a problem, because I'm showing you exactly what I'm doing, and I'm not getting anything. That doesn't look anything like what I'm trying to get. See, it seems like I have to click all of that. See, okay, so again, no idea what's going on here. I don't know what all this is about, why it's there, what it's for. This is really frustrating, you know it? This is really absolutely completely frustrating. What is this about? Why is it doing that? And what is this thing for anyway? I mean, I'm really not getting it. So, how do I get to this? How do I get rid of this? How do I make a bunch of unique these so that I'm not just copying, pasting the same one? You know, there's literally no documentation at all for this. I have no idea what all this is about. You know, all I know is you got my money with no problem, but I have nothing to read to understand what it is I'm doing here or how this works. And I mean, again, no clue what's going on here. So now it's just the same old rock. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I think this is pretty obvious, you know, what the issue is here. I don't even know what's going on with this. I've got absolutely no idea. What is this? don't know what center of gravity means. I don't. I'm just lost. Why isn't there documentation? Why isn't there videos? Why isn't there something that's explaining how to use this? So let's see. We'll see if we can get this to crash. Oh, there it goes. I think. Yep, there it is. It crashed. Told you. Told you. Told you. So there it is. I don't know. What am I getting out of this? I don't know how to make this bigger, so this is it. I guess this is what you want. So I guess that's what you want me to do. So yeah, that's the crash. Like I said. So and I don't know if it's just happening when I'm here. I think it's happened here as well, but I can't remember. In any case, none of the other products I have does that. And I don't know where Earth went. I've got Earth in here somewhere. But so yeah, that's pretty much the deal. I mean, what's the explanation for all this stuff? What's the difference between these three? Because I really don't know, and I've tried reading this. I don't get it. Looks to me like it's saying the same exact thing. I don't know what these are. I don't know what these are. I'm not getting this. I have no clue what this is. Obviously a lot of this isn't working for whatever reason. What's the difference between these? And more of the same. I don't know. And now it's tiny. Yeah, no idea what just happened there. Looks like my asteroid's gone. Oh, there it is. Super dinky tiny. So, yeah, where's the deal at? I mean, do you expect me not to be frustrated about this? Like I'm just supposed to be all happy and full of sunshine that, this is what I'm having to deal with? I mean, this is not my whole life. I'm, I have to study for a pilot's license. I've got, a machine shop that I'm trying to get going. I've got a photography business I'm trying to get going. I've got bills to pay. I got things to do. I'm a disabled veteran. I've got PTSD. I don't get a lot of time to spend with this. And nonsense like this takes up a lot of my time. Way too much of my time to sit here and mess with this. And I have no idea what I'm doing at all. It should be obvious that there should be documentation. There should be easy to understand instructions with pictures, videos. A lot of your help videos are 8, 9, 12 years old. I mean, they're on versions of this that are long gone. Among other issues, you keep coming out with new models and then, you can only get certain things to fit on those and all this other stuff won't work on them. There's no cross compatibility. There's no, it's like just the naming alone is a mess. It's like I have to know the names of this stuff. And if I don't know the name, I have to go back to your website, look at my product list, scroll down it, hope to find what it is I'm after, because half the time I don't, or go through here. I mean, I go through a lot trying to just find stuff. So I don't understand, what it is you guys got going on. You got all these different figures and I don't know. I don't know. I spend more time being frustrated when I'm on this, because of all this stuff, and the things in your store is expensive to begin with. I mean, really expensive. Granted, there's a few, like Stonemason, his stuff is great. It's probably more worth what, you're paying for his stuff because the amount of detail and whatnot that goes into his stuff. But, I mean, it's frustrating if I have a Stonemason set and I want to build a scene and I want to put a character in here. I mean, it's like, what do I do? And then you expect me to be all nice and pleasant and polite and kind and, all this stuff and don't hurt your little feelings because, you're going to get mad. I mean, you guys really got to look at what you're doing here and kind of reassess the whole spiel of your business, because this has been like this for years and years and years and years. And I've been using your stuff going back to about, I don't know, 2009, 2010. So, I don't know what else to say. I'm just like, I feel like I'm just talking to the dark. You know, my words are just going out there. They're not going to be heard. They're not going to be understood. None of you are really going to give a crap. So I don't know what else to say. You know, and there's a lot of stuff that's not even in your store. You know, it's like you just don't have anything. You don't have enough stuff. So I don't know. But for right now, on this issue, I'd really like to know what's up.